Jai Gurudev.
Hema, why don't you?
Yes. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Gurudevo Maheshwara
वो ऑर्डर इंस्टॉल भी करने का था ना, इसके बाद करते हैं। हाँ, अच्छा याद दिला तुमने। आई
Guru
फॉरगॉट।
Sakshat Param Sakshat Param इसमें जय गुरुदेव प्रभाकर जी
Jai
जय
Gurudev.
गुरुदेव
What
yes
a pleasure, Hema, to have this session with you. I mean,
so
it is really.
happy I'm so happy to be with you Prabhakar ji I remember you saying call me Prabhakar so yeah let's go
Yeah, absolutely. All yours. The floor is yours, Hema ji.
Yes.
How do you want
So,
to start this?
Prabhakar, this is this Mandala Vatika, such a beautiful sound, first of all, to say Mandala Vatika. So, I have been hearing so much about it. All right. So, can you tell us what this is all about?
Instead of answering that, no, I want to dig into your experience, Hema.
Huh.
You are a person who has explored divinity through your music.
Oh.
And I know when you sing, that bhav that I see in you, and that experience of that tattva that I see in you when you sing, na, I mean, all of us are touched by it, yeah. And you would not be where you are in life were it not for that kind of deep experience. So why don't actually you share with us and all your fans and viewers and all our participants?
Yeah.
Why don't you share what is this that you experience through music? Where does that music take you, Hema?
Yes. First of all, what we say, nad, this word is so beautiful, and then the vibrations. Everything in music is vibrations. So when we sing, they say when you sing from the inside, from the soul, from the heart and soul, okay, that's when it reaches the divine, right? And the music brings a lot of good vibration, especially when you're singing happy music, or especially when you're singing music with devotion to the divine. It brings a lot of beautiful vibrations. And Prabhakar, I don't have to tell you that the world and the earth works on vibrations. Our Gurudev, His Holiness Sri Ravi Shankar ji, he always stresses on vibrations, that good vibrations bring good energy and good tidings for the earth. So music plays a very huge role in bringing good vibrations, and everything around us, from humans to all the beings on earth, the flora, fauna, all are affected by these vibrations. So we have to always concentrate on bringing or work towards bringing good vibrations and healthy divine vibrations around, healing vibrations.
Wow. That's so beautifully put, Hema. But I just want to dig in a step deeper. I want you to share with your fans, no, when you are really in that zone, na, where you are. I don't know how that experience is for you when you touch divinity through music.
Yeah.
What is it that goes on inside you? How do you feel? What is that experience?
That experience is what we would call in one word is a divine experience, because it is ultimate 100% love flowing from every part of your being to the divine. And for me, my divine, I have very specifically and openly and very happily and proudly and with all my soul said, it is my Gurudev Sri Sri. So when I'm in front of him and I'm singing, then it is like singing to God for me. So, so that experience is at that point, you're fulfilled 100%, 100% fulfillment. At that point, if the divinity tells you that now your work is done on earth also, it's will go, the soul at that time is so satisfied that what else can you ask for than sing in front of the Lord, for me. Yeah.
Wow, that is, thank you for sharing that, Hema. I
Yeah.
mean, it is so wonderful for you to be so candid about such a intimate experience, and I'm sure all your fans and all the fans that you have and the participants in today's session will resonate with what you're saying. So you asked me the question, what is this Mandala Vatika about, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I
So
would love. Yeah.
yeah.
I would love the
So
world to
taking up
know.
from where you left,
Yeah.
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 So taking off from where you left about this spandana vibration, you
Yeah.
know, through for you it is music.
Yeah.
And what I will do is I'll just share a very quick video where I will show you the connection between geometry and sound, because Mandala Vatika is all about geometry, sound, and plants. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it is how these frequencies come together. And I'll share a quick video with you, which
Yeah.
tells you about how from nothing, from shunya, just sound can create geometry patterns, mandalas. It can create mandalas. Yeah. The
Yes, of
science is
course.
called cymatics. And we will just share a quick video on that.
Yeah.
And let me just play that very quickly
Yeah.
for you. uh, just give me a thumbs up if you can see the video
I
playing.
can see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
So did you see that as the frequency of the vibrations changed, from nothing, Hema, patterns started to emerge, right?
But this is so amazing. I mean, why is if you really see Prabhakar ji, Prabhakar, the whole world, there is so much to learn, so much of this deep kind of science, which most of us are ignorant about. We have no idea that how these vibrations and these things cause this geometry and with the plants and stuff like that. Yeah, I would love to know more how this ties up all. Yeah.
Okay. But I think there was a little bit of a technical hitch, because actually it was the hertz frequencies starting from something like 400 hertz going all the way up to 6,000 hertz. Maybe the audio
Wow.
didn't come through,
Audio didn't come
but
through.
as the hertz was changing, the patterns were shifting. So maybe we will, do that another time.
You can show it again.
Yeah, but the thing is that sound vibrations therefore create patterns. So this is the fundamental of Mandala Vatika. Our
Yes.
ancients, they realized that there is a connection between sacred geometry, sound, and the two frequencies interact with each other.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
And then if you add the dimension of plant frequencies, like Hema, you have seen during Navratra or all
Yeah,
the homas that we do, we
yeah.
put a lot
Which
of plant parts, right?
yeah, which I wanted to ask you. Like people don't, most of us don't know why there is something sacred about all those plants and fruits and everything, flowers being added. In those homas. So why would you explain to us, Prabhakar ji, please?
Yeah. So no puja. Almost in any culture you take, no offering is really complete without an offering of a plant part. Yeah. Whether it's a flower, whether it is a seed, whether it is a fruit, whether it is roots or bark or
Correct.
tree trunks or whatever. Plants are really, when we talk about gods and goddesses have got vahanas.
Yeah,
Vahanas are a wave function on which their frequency operates. It's like an FM station. The song comes to you on that frequency of the FM station, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So if it's 94 FM or 104.5 FM or whatever,
yeah,
there is a constant frequency that is operating when they broadcast, and on that the song will come. Hema's song will come. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So that underlying frequency is the vahana for that song to travel.
Yes, yes.
Similarly, for gods to operate in this universe, they have vahanas. We are familiar with the animal vahanas. Yeah. Like Ganesha, he has got the mouse.
Yeah.
Shiva's got the bull, and
Yes,
like that.
yes, yes.
Various vahanas are there. Yeah,
Vishnu
the
has
peacock is
Garuda.
there.
Yeah,
Vishnu has the Garuda. So,
yeah.
but what are these vahanas? These vahanas are what they ride on. That is riding means not physically, but how their frequency operates. What we don't see normally in our shastras is that they also have got specific plant frequencies. And that is what is offered during the homas. So during the Navratra, we have 1008 plant parts that are offered
I
during
want to
the
go. Yeah, correct.
1008. Yeah. And that every time you put a plant there and you're chanting on that sacred geometry of the Homa, then very deep experiences happen to the people there. You experience somewhere the creation itself, the,
Yes,
the process of creation itself.
yes.
So that is why in Mandala Vatika, the ancients made their gardens in a geometric form.
Yeah.
It was all based from the Sri Chakra. They made the geometry. Then they planted parts in specific regions. Each portion of that geometry will have a particular plant. You can't put any plant anywhere. You put that,
Okay, okay,
and then you sit and meditate with a Bij mantra under that plant in that garden.
okay, okay.
It gives you a very deep experience. Yeah. So that
Yeah,
is what Mandala Vatika has been. But to take it one level further, they have they decided that even if you're sitting at home,
yeah.
you could draw the mandala on sand or on paper. You could put a
Hmm.
plant part like a flower or a fruit or a leaf,
Huh.
and you could use the Bij mantra to get the same effect of sitting in a garden. So, in Mandala Vatika, in a nutshell, that is
Yeah.
what you're taught. You're taught how to draw the mandala, how to populate it with the plant part, how to chant the Bij mantras for that. And then there is a meditation in Gurudev's own voice, which takes
Oh.
you to a very deep state.
Yeah. So I wanted to talk a little deeper on the devas thing, on the gods and the thing. As you know, in Hinduism, the people see a lot of gods, but actually they, as our Gurudev says, that they are the powers, the big powers of the universe. Everything that we need to respect with all our hearts, the powers, they are being given the name of God. Which is so that we respect as humans with all our hearts. And then the vahanas come, and that's why we bow down in respect and do these pujas and rituals, which is very scientific, right, Prabhakar? It's very scientific because each plant, as you said, or each, they have different, vibration. Each being, each thing in the universe has different vibrations. And if you bow down and give the respect to that vibration in that way, by calling it God at that time, that is where the beauty emerges of the real science, where respect to everything that is universal with the vibration is the most important. The respect.
How beautifully
Yes.
you put it,
Yes,
Hema.
because
How
people get
beautifully.
confused why Hinduism has so many gods. It's just giving respect to every aspect with heart and soul, and giving that respect with rituals also to show higher respect, you know. And
Absolutely.
and of course the five elements are used in the rituals, so that also satisfies the vibrations of the earth. Okay, so it is a combination. Mandala Vatika is a combination of frequency of geometry, frequency of sound, and frequency of plants, right? So anything more you would like to add to this than whatever you've explained so beautifully already?
No, in fact, I'll pick up on what you were saying,
Yeah,
Hema, about
yeah,
this respect. You know, what we call, why we have so many gods is because there are so many frequencies that are operating to create this illusory world. Yeah,
yes,
science today accepts that. They've got their bosons, they've got their leptons, they've got their up quarks and down quarks, and they've got they've got so many particles which are actually waves, which are
yes.
wave functions, which they say actually create the universe. They may call them waves and give it a
We
formula.
call
We
them
call
gods
them
and
gods.
goddesses.
Exactly.
It's so
Exactly.
simple. It's so simple.
Exactly.
Yes.
And
And
if
how do you
you
give, and each of these waves, when they are given that respect from the heart, the vibration reaches, and the blessing, Prabhakar, the blessing that comes, that is why we call them gods and goddesses, you know.
absolutely,
Yes,
absolutely, absolutely. So when here what happens in, like, suppose you take Sri Chakra meditation,
yes.
you have got 108 devis who are guarding the portals. Yeah.
Yeah, they
What
are
you do
those.
is you
Yeah.
take the name of the Devi, you seek permission with respect, saying, may I enter the next level. She grants you the permission, and you go level deeper and deeper. 108 levels you will go before you come to that final bindu in the center, where you will drop everything and experience the ultimate truth. Yeah. But
Well, all I can say, yeah,
every
yeah,
step we
please.
pay our respects, because it is only with the
Exactly.
blessing
All I'm,
of,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, what I'm hoping is now that we can see Satyug in the near future, showing. I hope in Kalyug we all learn this. I hope we all understand the deepness of why we say Devi Devta, why we are giving so much respect. What are we giving the respect to, and how very, very important that respect is, and how divine it is, to give that respect, how divine it is. Yeah,
Absolutely. And
yeah,
Hema, this science of Mandala Vatika, it is only an enlightened master like Sri Ravi Shankar ji who can bring it to the public. Yeah. Because when I
absolute.
started
Yes,
formulating this course with his blessings,
yeah,
I met a lot of people who are into mandalas and the esoteric sciences of this sort of
yeah,
prayer,
yeah.
but they were extremely concerned that this is a very secret knowledge which is only for the adepts, not to be shared with common people. But
Mhm.
our Gurudev, I mean, he gives the deepest of truths and deepest of practices in a simple form to everybody.
You know,
Sudarshan Kriya, if you take,
yes,
it is probably one of the most guarded secrets that existed in our tradition.
Sudarshan,
He gave
Sudarshan
it to
Kriya
everybody.
Prabha.
I
Yes,
mean,
so that he's come, when the masters are on earth, people don't know their value. You see any master in the previous times, Prabhakar, they don't know their value. It's only when they decide to leave their body, then people say, oh, he was God, oh, he was this, oh, he did this miracle on me, oh, he did that. But when they are on earth, people take for granted. That is the whole thing. And for our Gurudev to come after so many millions of years, to come here especially to give us, and we don't take this knowledge and we don't respect it and accept it, then we are exposed to viruses. Sorry. That's when we don't accept the knowledge. It's very simple.
I'm glad that you brought this virus thing up, because that actually takes us to the
that humility and that acceptance that he's caring to give this to us, which was a millions of years science, caring, that gratitude. When we all of us, including me, we all imbibe this into ourselves. This world cannot be harmed by anybody. It's like that.
So true, Hema, so true.
And that's
word
all,
virus.
Sorry, but that's all he's here for. Gurudev is here for that only. He's here to say that I want to protect you.
That is so true, Hema. That is so true. So that word which you use, virus, that actually seamlessly takes us to the next aspect of our discussion. And this is where I want you also to share your personal favorites in terms of music. The upcoming course in October is on the Durga Mandala Vatika. Gurudev blessed that the online offering would be Durga Mandala Vatika. In July, I offered Siddhi Vinayaka Mandala and Varamahalakshmi Mandala. They are very benign tattvas. Yeah, they are very benign. They are very loving, caring, giving. And they connect you. To the universe. Yeah. Durga as an energy, as a tattva, she is what modern science would call, she is a disruptor. Disruptor because she shakes up the world so that we, out of that chaos, a new order will emerge, which is far superior to what was there before. Yes. When people start losing humility, when ego starts to go sky high, when people lose track of what they are here in life for, it is a tattva of the type of nature of Durga who will come and shake things up. COVID is a standing example of a disruption, the type you would expect from Durga energy. She will shake the whole thing so that the new order that emerges will be an order which will be very superior. Like you said, in Kali Yuga itself, can we see Satyug? If that has to happen, then it is the only Durga energy which can make it happen. So this Durga Mandala Vatika, which we are doing during the auspicious period of Navaratri, especially since ashram is also closed for public during these times because of the COVID times. Gurudev thought that it's a great idea to give people an experience of Durga energy through a different channel, which is Durga Mandala Vatika.
Yeah, so he blessed. Because as you said, she has the power in her. So appeasing and giving her that respect and love by this Mandala Vatika, things like that appease her. She brings, and it from those vibrations, she brings peace and love and happiness and health to earth. Yes.
Absolutely. Yes. So I want to ask you now, you have, I'm sure through music, you would have experienced the Durga Tattva in one form or the other. Yeah. Do you have any favorites in terms, and could we have your divine voice shared with us where you invoke that energy of Durga through your music, Hema? It'll be so lovely for your fans to experience that.
Okay, I'd love to. I love singing for Mother Durga. And, they say that all the gods are, as Gurudev says, they're all in us, actually. In all, we always separate God from us, which is wrong. So at least when you sing, you have to feel that she's part of you. I mean, God, that one, even in Hinduism, God is one. The omnipresent, and he's
omniscient, omnipotent.
He's not seen God, but he's that. And so I'll sing for you, for everybody here. I'll try to sing this bhajan that I love a lot. Niranjani Devi Bhavani Niranjani Devi Bhavani Jagat Janani Anandadayini Jagat Janani Anandadayini Niranjani Devi Bhavani Durga Lakshmi Narayani Durga Lakshmi Narayani Narayani Amba Narayani Shri Kamala Hansavahini Shri Kamala Hansavahini Niranjani Devi Bhavani Anandadayini Niranjani Devi Bhavani. Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev. That was so divine, so divine, so divine, Hema. You've really taken this program a notch up there just with that little rendering. So much bhav, and it is so wonderful to see somebody experiencing that music, that vibration. I mean, we can see it on your face and in your expression when you sing that.
Everything, Prabhakar ji, everything is Guru, right? Everything is
Absolutely.
Gurudev. What
Absolutely.
are we? I am just what he would want it to be. It's going like that. It's just going like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, this is a very special point that you've brought in, because I know for sure the kind of experiences people had in the July course of Mandala Vatika, when they were drawing the mandala, when they were doing the offerings to the mandala, when they were meditating on the mandala. I mean, it has to be only Guru Tattva. I mean, nothing else
Absolutely.
can
And
make
Prabhakar,
those experiences happen.
Prabhakar, people have to, many people, even who call themselves Hindus or whatever, because for me, there is no religion, as you know, our Gurudev also says there's no religion called Hinduism or anything like that. You should rise, he says you rise above religions and connect with, the divine through spirituality. So for me, these rituals, when people don't understand the value of them, they think, oh, rituals, oh, why you need them. It is all connected with the vibrations, of making the vibrations happy, how you keep the names for those vibrations. You call them Devi Devtas, as we discussed. These things I hope people learn very soon for their goodness and for the goodness of their generations to come.
Yeah, that's a very valid point.
Yeah.
Very valid point, Hema. And what you're saying is so true, because the way Gurudev has designed this particular course,
Yeah.
we approach even the intellectuals first by talking to them science. We talk to them about modern science. We talked about theory of chaos. We talk to them about quantum field theory. We talk about dark matter, dark energy, Higgs boson. We talk to them about fundamental nature of particles. We talk to them about the latest discoveries in science, and then what our most deepest texts in the Vedas, like the Nasadiya Sukta, what does it say about creation? What does it say about our gods? What does it say where our place is in the universe? So it's so beautifully designed that the science is there, and parallelly our Vedic traditions are there. And together, by the third day, of the course, we have converged both of them into one common offering where actually people experience the
But
mandala
the
science.
but yeah, but Prabhakar, the Vedic traditions themselves are based on science, which also people
Absolutely.
should, yeah, which people are,
Absolutely.
so many of us are ignorant on this, that
Absolutely.
that is also based on science. So, and that is, we are very, very grateful that
Yeah.
Gurudev Shishi is, letting everybody have this knowledge today.
Yes, absolutely. In this course, we actually have a session where Gurudev himself curates a talk on the Nasadiya Sukta.
Yeah.
And this was just a few, I think, a very short time after the Higgs boson was discovered. But
Yes.
Nasadiya Sukta is at least 5,000 years of recorded history.
That is,
At that time, they knew about this. Yeah. So, yeah, absolutely. So, what we talk about is we talk about the convergence of knowledge,
yes.
Vedic as well as modern science, and then bring it to a convergence where even the right brain and the left brain people, we have everybody in the participants. So both of them can experience a common, can have a common experience. So that is how we sort of take this. And talking about the Durga Mandala Vatika, Hema, with a thing like COVID, you will find two kinds of people in the world today. One set of people are trying to fight this chaos. It's like you're on the sea, it's a stormy sea, there are high
Yeah.
waves, and you're getting battered because you're trying to fight it. And then there are people here who, like surfers, are riding the wave. You know, if you see Gurdev himself, the whole of Art of Living, probably the number of people we have reached out to during this COVID period, it is astounding. Yeah.
More than
So,
any other institution in the world, Prabhakar. From
absolutely.
March end, if people want to know the truth of life, from March end, the amount 8,000 crores in within 1 month, Gurudev 8 from with Gurudev's love, which was distributed to 8 crore people, and so many other people have been benefiting, like because of the love of Gurudev. I mean, how many institutions just shut themselves? During this time, this is the proving point.
Absolutely.
This is the proving
Absolutely.
point. COVID
Absolutely.
has shown who really cares, and that is where God is, right? The one who
Absolutely.
cared for humanity, that is where God is. So what is the point of going to institutions, and to the temple, mosque, or church, if there is no God in the people who are, I mean, I know there's a lot of aura. Great to go, then we would love to go to all these places, but the thing is, the people who are handling these institutions, all these institutions should learn from Gurudev Sri Sri as to how he cared for humanity, and that is God. That is God during this time, the way he has cared. Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, as I was saying, there are some institutions which ride the wave,
Yes.
you know, and the beauty about it is the yukti in life is when there is chaos, because chaos is inevitable.
Yeah.
The opposite of chaos is stability. So, world, our creation goes through cycles of chaos and stability, chaos and stability.
Yes.
They are two sides of the same coin, okay? But the person with the people who know, who have that yukti, that wisdom, they know how to ride the chaos. They don't get entangled and battered by the chaos, they ride the chaos. And
Yes.
in Durga Mandala Vatika, why is it relevant to anybody who wants, why should anybody join this particular course, Hema? It is because this course gives you a glimpse of
Yes,
how
please.
to ride the wave rather than get battered by the wave. Chaos is happening in the world today. Will you be able to ride it? There is a way of riding that energy, there is a way of getting battered by that energy.
So
It
what we are
all depends on
talking,
you.
yeah, but Prabhakar, what we are talking is so deep now. I wish people would understand this. What you said is, if we go with the Mandala Vatika thing, with the flora, the fauna, are feeling all these vibrations. Imagine where Earth will be it'll be with those best, beautiful, divine vibrations. There's so much of deepness and deep knowledge in this. I wish we all learn and understand.
With your words, I'm sure many people will reach out and arm themselves with this technique and
I really
technology
hope so.
to manage crisis. On this note, Hema, I'd again appeal to your music and your talent of music, and I want you to share with us um, anything, actually, whatever is dear to you and
In
your
terms of
fans.
a
In terms
song,
of that, yeah, anything. I mean, you can give it,
yeah, I'll just
whatever
sing
flavor you want. Yeah.
I'll sing a song which I sing for Gurudev.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
It is a famous song, and I'll just sing it because I see Gurudev when I sing that song. Yeah.
Wow.
Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you. Why do stars fall down from the sky every time you walk by? Just like me, they long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkle moon dust in your hair of gold, starlight in your eyes so blue. That is why everyone in town follows you all around. Just like me, they long to be close to you. Just like me, they long to be close to you. Jai Gurudev. I can't hear you.
Oh, that is so divine, Hema. I'm sure all your fans are getting bonus today. Bonus of Hema Sardesai and her music. I think we are all blessed to have so much of pure music. And what I like about you, Hema, you don't even have a Shruti Petti with you, You don't have anything. It's just pure voice and that pure love and that emotion that just pours out through you. It is just so amazing. We are blessed. We are indeed blessed to experience this with you.
I'm blessed to
This
be
is
here
so
and doing
beautiful.
this. I'm blessed that you chose me to do this. Your team, Archana Jhaji, you're presiding, and I think you guys really rock, man. You guys really rock, yeah. Okay, and so I wanted to know how this registration happens for Vatika Mandala and all that. And when is the course
Yeah.
happening?
Okay. Yeah. So that's basically what we have done is that in the first week of October, between the 4th and 7th, and the 8th and 11th, I have two back-to-back courses. One is in the afternoon, one is in the evening. Yeah. So the registration details are available on our Facebook page, which is, if you just go to Facebook and type Mandala Vatika, you will go to that page. And all the details are there, and all our
Very good.
volunteers are ready to help you out.
Yeah, I hope everybody is hearing this. Yeah.
Absolutely. So Mandala Vatika, if you go onto Facebook, you will see many posts, and all of them have this link. So you go to the registration page, select which course you want to attend, and there is a donation that you will pay to the bank and use that transaction ID to fill up the form, and rest of it, is very simple. So this is the time that it is happening. So it is due just before the Navaratri. So it's considered to be a very auspicious period to experience
Okay,
the
so
Durga
that's the
energy.
time.
Yeah, that's the time.
Okay, just
Fourth
before the
to
Navratras.
yeah, 4th to 7th, one course, which starts at 2:30 in the afternoon. And then we have one, which is 8th to 11th, which starts at 8:30 in the evening.
Yeah.
And for people who are from different parts of the world, different time zones, what we do is we keep a link that is alive for 24 hours after it's been live.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. So even if you are in the US, you can go to that link and you will get the entire session, which
It's
is a 2-hour
amazing.
session. So you can go through that session and then you can again catch up with the next. Or even if you miss one
Wonderful.
class, you can always go back to that live link and you
That
can
is so
do that.
wonderful. Wow. Because, and also I think later, these things should be in all the farming that is done all over the world. Will this be used there also?
You know something? When I started to research this Mandala Vatika science, most of the original texts are actually in Germany, in the Heidelberg Museum in the Indische Bibliothek, which Max Muller took these texts and kept it there for safety. So when you study that, you will find actually in our olden days, every farm, every village house
See, very
used to have
important.
a Mandala Vatika. Yeah,
See?
in our houses, we used to have that tulsi katta, we used
Yes.
to put a tulsi plant in the center of the courtyard and we'll do that rangoli.
Yes. Yes.
That is Mandala Vatika, the sacred geometry,
See, we
the
didn't
plant and
know.
the mantra.
We didn't know the importance of that rangoli. And today we don't know how to put that
Yes.
rangoli. Most of us who have this, we don't know how to act. So you all are going to teach all that? You're going to teach how
We are
to.
going to, yes, we are actually going to teach you how to draw the Durga Mandala
Oh, wow.
and how to decipher the secrets encoded in that mandala. How Durga was created, it is there in that mandala. The secrets are there in that. So we are actually going to unveil the secrets of Durga Tattva in the mandala. What is embedded in the mandala, it will get revealed during the course.
I hope every heart and soul, which is so beautiful and listening here to this very, very deep knowledge, I hope you understand, everybody and me too, the importance of these, this beautiful course, because this is going to take us to a healthier, much, much healthier level for the whole of the human and the flora, fauna, and everybody on earth. So, please, I just hope people are understanding the this is. I really hope. And so, in short, before we, anything else you would like to say, Prabhakarji, before I ask
No,
you?
not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, but in
Before,
short, a little bit, just a summary of what to expect from just a little after all the explanation so beautifully that you have given. Please, just in short, what do we expect from Mandala?
okay, it's a 4-day course, 2 hours a day. What can you expect? One, you will realize that we had a very, very deep science, which was almost extinct. And through Gurudev, it has got revived. So you are a part of a revival of that particular science. So you are going to be the torchbearers. Tomorrow you might become teachers of this science. Yeah. So you're going to be the torchbearers to revive this particular science. That's the first part of it. Second part of it, like I said, it will teach you how to ride the chaos. In these turbulent times, how do
Yes.
you ride chaos? It is only if you understand the energy which is creating that chaos and why that energy is creating that chaos that you will be able to ride that chaos.
Ride the
So
chaos and remain untouched.
exactly,
Correct.
exactly,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
How to stay like a surfer who surfs the wave. There is huge waves, but he is just surfing. But somebody else is getting battered. Yeah.
And
So it is
yes.
that science which teaches you how to ride chaos. So we will talk about chaos theory, which is cutting edge mathematics. We will talk about everything.
All this in the
Ultimately,
course.
all this in the course, but ultimately, let me tell you, between you and me, Hema, it is that Guru Tattva that drives it.
Yes. And which comes from humility, devotion, and gratitude.
Yeah. So I think we're almost coming to the end of it. Before we close, Hema, one more rendering from you, and with that, that we will close. And we thank all the participants who have been with us and joined this session.
I'll just sing one song for my guru, with which we always I sing it for him. Just to put a lot of energy into this session of ours, where I loved your team, like I said, Prabhakar ji, you, Archana ji, all salute to you all for all the great work you're doing. Your wife Rukmini, who is my first teacher of art of living, as I give her my lot of kisses and hugs. She's wonderful. Okay, so I'll just sing for all of you all with all my love, and this is with reverence to my guru, to our Gurudev. लाल मेरे पग रखियो भला झूले लाल सिंदरेगा सेवन दास की शहबाज कलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर गुरु दा पहला नंबर दमादम मस्त कलंदर हो लाल मेरे हो ओ लाला
Wow. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity, Hema. Thank you. And please thank
me to be a part of
yeah. And please thank Sunila, my dear friend Sunila, and your sister, yeah, and everybody else in the family, yeah. And thank you ever so much for being on this discussion and having such a wonderful interaction.
Thank you very much, and God bless you, and may all the success be with Vatika Mandala Vatika, because this is going to be where humans remain untouched by anything that is not good for humans. We're going to be untouched by
स्वामी जी 2 मिनट, हाँ, फेड नहीं हो रहा है।
कोई बात नहीं।
स्वामी जी नए लिंक भेज रहा हूँ मैं।
हाँ
इसमें
ठीक है, इससे निकल जाए।
यस। टुडे नहीं। स्वामी दिव्यानंद जी